Alright, what is up you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Week 2 of bulking. Let's get that started. Woo! Actually, before I begin, this did actually occur after week 1, so this actually is in order. I just couldn't upload last week because my parents wanted to get hardwood floors in the house. So, I don't know if you guys have ever had hardwood floors installed in your house before, but it takes quite a bit of effort to get everything out. Like, you don't realize how much crap you have until you have to move it out. And I had a ton of crap, but anyways, I had to move everything out of my room, and I just spent most of the week doing that, moving stuff out into the various spaces you could find to put shit in. And that's why I wasn't able to upload last week. I spent most of the week like moving shit around and just making sure that the people my dad hired could get work on the house and whatnot. So I apologize for that. And then at the weekend I had a party to attend, so I was just fully stacked for the whole week. I wasn't able to get anything done. But I'm back now. I'm editing. I finished editing. I actually started editing the video, but I was unable to like post it, obviously, because I wasn't able to do the voiceover. So like I got the video together, I just wasn't able to like post it because I needed to do the voiceover and all that other stuff. But yeah, that's why I wasn't able to upload last week. I'm sorry, don't hate me. But anyways, week 2, day 1, squats and lateral raises, 4 sets of 10. You already know the drill. Squats, warming up for squats right now. I think this shot with me in portrait mode right here is me doing 45 on each side. I'm sorry, by the way, I'm sorry for putting in portrait and landscape. I'm still trying to figure out which one works the best for me, and I think portrait works better. So my head's going to be cut off in some of these, so I apologize for that. But for me right now, I think portrait mode works the best, so I'm going to roll with that. Anyways, squatting, getting ready for that. Yeah, see, we're back to landscape now. Anyways, I started warm up with 45s, and then I went over to about 45, 25, and 10 puts me at. That's not right. Wait, hold up. 40 plus 25 puts me at 70, and then I think I put a 5 on the end, 150. Yeah, 195. So 45, 25, and 5. So I did 195, 4 sets of 10 reps. My PR is 225, but I'm highly doubtful of that because I did that a while ago, and I've been repping 225 pretty consistently before I started this mass workout, this bulking workout. So my PR is a dubious, probably higher than 225 at best, but for now I'll just call it 225. But I'm pretty sure it's much higher than that now. Also, now we go to lateral raises, 20 pounds on each. I feel my form on these is kind of shit, but I lowered the weight eventually. Not in this week because 20 felt okay, but I think for week 3 I started lowering the weight. I got it like better engagement and deeper and like more like better reps, but 4 sets of 10 as well, back to back, minute and a half break in between. After that, we went straight into dumbbell Romanian deadlifts and rear delt raises, 3 sets of 10 for each, 50 pounds. I do believe 50 was a little too light for me. I ended up going to 55 the next week, so watch for that video. But anyways, these felt pretty good. My butt has been really sore lately from these workouts. I don't know what the deal is, but yeah, there we go. But dumbbell Romanian deadlifts, normal stuff, nothing crazy. I feel like everybody knows what these are, but 3 sets of 10, 50 pounds, average stuff. And then we move straight into rear delt raises. These I absolutely freaking despise. I have no idea how to do these properly, and my form is probably crap. But anyways, yeah, so we're going to that now, and yeah, I think I did 20 pounds for these, so nothing terrible, but yeah, these I still can't figure out how to do these properly. I feel like if you watch the video, my form is absolute shit. Like, it's not even right. I feel like I'm working on my back more than my delts for these, so I ended up lowering these to like 15 eventually. But yeah, nothing crazy, but this is just terrible. Like, my form is absolute shit. I'm probably not even working out the right muscles. But we move on to the next workout now. Leg extensions and leg curls. Basic machine, 122 and a half. 3 sets of 10. Your boy is always going to adjust the seat to the shortest setting because I'm small. I get scared fast. Anyways, I think 122 and a half. 3 sets of 10. I don't really know what else to say. Actually, I do have a story about these. It seems that people like to go on the machine. I was gonna say steal, but the gym is a community place and you don't steal from them. People seem to take the machine right before I go on, so I think I had to end up like making my own machine later on in the week, which I don't even know how I feel about that, but whatever. Leg extensions, leg curls, 122 and a half, 3 sets of 10. You already know the drill. And after this, we move on to week 2. Not week 2, my god, day 2. Let's go. And on to Tuesday we go, warming up for the day. Gotta make sure I get the pump going, all the muscles warmed up, adjusting the weight to make sure I don't tear off my shoulder doing warm-ups. But we begin today with basic stuff: chest presses, chest flies, arms, biceps and tricep curls. I'm probably gonna stop filming my warm-ups honestly, because they're pretty basic and I don't think everybody has to like follow me. But anyways, yeah. Chest presses, chest flies, like I said, tries and buys, curls for those usually, and then shoulder presses. Gotta get the watch started, make sure it counts everything I do, proves I worked out for the day. Anyways, but yeah, I'm probably gonna stop filming these just because they're not really like important in my opinion. No, they're important, but like not to the video. Plus, they kind of take up time, and they're the most like basic movements you could possibly get. So yeah, I gotta get the watch started. But anyways, we go back to the warm-up now. Nothing too crazy, gotta get everything flowing, but yeah. And I'm off the screen, yippee. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure it out, guys. Don't hate me, I'm trying, I'm sorry. Anyways, we move on to the next thing, which yeah, I'm gonna let you guys like watch me warm up while I kind of explain some things. But yeah, basically like very basic warm-up stuff. But yeah, I had to clean out my room, so I'm sorry for that. I hope it doesn't happen again where I skip an upload, but it better not happen again or somebody come and like spank me or whatever. But anyways, moving on. God. But yeah, basically just arm stuff right now, but yeah, I had to move everything out. My room kind of looks like a mess right now. I'll show you guys a picture later of what my room looked like when I had to gut it and like take everything out. But it was crazy. Like everything was just like out of my room. It did not look right. But getting back to the video. But yeah, after warming up, we go straight into the first workout of the day. Dumbbell bench presses, 4 reps, 4 sets of 10 reps. I think I did, let me see. Did 50 pounds on each arm, nothing crazy. 50 pounds is a pretty good amount for me, so I'm not too worried about it. But this felt pretty good. I think I got pretty good activation in my chest muscles. Oh yeah, get those reps in. There we go, yeah. There we go. Also, the little circles on my arm are cupping marks. No, I'm not being abused. Don't worry about that. My parents love me. Don't worry about that. I'm not being abused. But anyways, yes, so dumbbell chest presses, 50 on each arm. I feel this is a pretty like good amount for me. I'm like 50 was like what I do at a pretty comfortable level, so I'll probably go up a little maybe. But for now, 50 is okay. And then we transition into dumbbell pullovers. These I've never done before. This is my first time doing this like ever, so I figured 50 was a good weight because my lat pull downs, I'm pretty good at those because I did those a lot as a swimmer. So obviously I'm not gonna lat pull down the same amount of weight as I do a dumbbell pullover because the dumbbells don't even go up that much in weight. But I mean, seriously, the dumbbells at my gym max out like 100, so I don't think I'm gonna ever reach 160 doing a dumbbell pullover. But 50 felt pretty good. I felt most of it in my lat, which I imagine is what you want. But for the most part, this was a pretty easy workout. This wasn't like too crazy. The first week I did this absolutely hurt, but this week I guess I'm getting more and more used to it, so it's not as bad. But now we transition to the next workout, which is for us the dumbbell bench and dumbbell rows, both of which are at an incline. Dumbbell bench press 50 pounds again. I mean, I don't know if I'm supposed to go up or down, but 50 felt pretty good, so I'm gonna assume I was doing that right. But yeah, I also, if you look, my dumbass forgot to move the seat at an angle so my ass doesn't slide off. I didn't slide off, thankfully, but yeah, dumbass mistake. I'm learning. And then after that, we go into rows, but for the most part, my bench felt pretty good. I hate bench pressing with like a regular bar. I don't know what it is. It always hurts my wrists and elbows. I just never do it. But I like dumbbell bench because I can work on like each pec at its own kind of rate. But for the most part, I'm not really like a big fan of bench pressing. I got to one plate, and that's kind of where I stopped. So I imagine I can do more than one plate, but for the most part, I don't want to find out because everything hurts when I do bench presses. So either I'm doing it wrong, or I'm just a weak little bitch and I gotta man up. Anyways, we go to rows. This bench there's nothing wrong with this bench. It's just my weights kept hitting it. I found a different bench, I think like next week, that worked a lot better for this. So this bench I didn't really like. Plus, I think the angle I set it at was too high to begin with. So, yeah, like, see, I'm hitting the weight against the chair, so, the bench, chair, whatever. I'm hitting the weight, so I found another one in the gym that works a little better. So, my rows will probably get a lot better now without having to worry about, like, smacking the damn weight against the chair every time I do a rep. So, hopefully my form gets, like, a lot better. But after that, we go into arm exercises, the easy bar curl. I believe I did this at 70. I don't really remember. It was either 60 or 70. I'm going to make myself look good and flex on all the haters and say 70 because I want to. But yeah, 70 pounds. You can't see my head, see? That's what I was saying. You can't see my head. But anyways, 3 reps of 10. I normally curl 30, I believe, on like, some alarms going off. I curl 30 on a dumbbell, so I figured 70 or 60 would be good, but 60 was too light, so I figured 70 would probably be a good spot for me to start. I'm trying to get the contraction at the top, slow down the reps to engage every muscle in the bicep. I was about to say body. Imagine doing biceps with your whole body. Oh my god. After that, we go into skull crushers. I don't particularly like doing them on the bench. Like, I don't hate it, but I don't like it. I've seen videos of people doing them on the floor, so I imagine it's probably a lot better that way. So I'm going to try doing them on the floor next week, and we'll see how that one goes. But for the most part, skull crushers, like, I'm trying to keep my elbows in as close as possible, but they start hurting towards the middle, so that's why I'm not really, like, the biggest fan of doing skull crushers. Again, I used a lot of my triceps when I swam back then, but I don't know, they just never, like, I don't know, swimmers are really weird, and they're like really skinny but really strong, so we never did like skull crushers. We did just extensions and stuff like that with the cable machines, so nothing too crazy. But now we go to the next day, Thursday. I skipped Wednesday. Wednesday's recovery day, don't worry about it. But Thursday, warming up. But Thursday is another leg day. Start off the day with some basic stretching, hamstrings, inner thighs, calves, quads, and glutes. Get everything working, you know the drill. leg day is honestly one of the worst days of the week. I'm sorry, I do not like leg day. Like, especially afterwards, trying to freaking walk. Oh my god, it's so painful. Leg day is fine, but I like upper body day just a little bit more. But leg day, oh my god. Like, I wouldn't subject my worst enemy to that. But anyways, we begin leg day with goblet squats and goblet lunges, both of which I believe I did at 70, or I think I did goblet squats at 70 and goblet lunges at 65. But yeah, goblet squats and goblet lunges. Goblet squats I did as a swimmer, but I used to do them on like a go-to ball, so you have to work your core and like balance and everything. So I've done these before, but never on like a stable surface, like, you know, the floor. So this is pretty easy for me. I crank these out like nobody's business. So I think 70. I think I did this week. I honestly don't remember. I really don't remember. But I usually just go knees to elbows and call it a rep. And I did this 12 times 70 pounds, like I was saying. And then after that, I did goblet lunges, which, oh my god, freaking terrible. But yes, 4 sets of 12 for both. But these are terrible. I don't hate goblet squats. I hate goblet lunges. These things suck so much. Oh my god, I hate it here. But anyways, but yeah, basically goblet squats and goblet lunges. They're pretty good for working strength of the legs. I don't really prefer them over regular barbell squats, but they are another option. And they seem to be helping me gain muscle mass in my legs, so I'll just kind of roll with them and do them because they're kind of fun. It's a little bit of a variation, so I'm not like hating on them. But I don't exactly like them either. But anyways, after this, we go on to the next workout, which is leg extensions and leg curls. Apparently this week I got lucky, I guess, and I was able to get all the machines I wanted, so good for me. But anyways, yeah, I don't know if I should be going up right now. I'm at 122.5, but 130 is probably my next goal. In case you're wondering, my gym has those machines where it's like, it goes up by 15-pound increments, and then there's a little like 7.5 thing you push in to get the weight you want. So right now I'm just working my way up. I used to do, I think, like 140, but the reps would be like really rushed and they wouldn't be that great. So now I'm doing a little more controlled, slow up and slow down the best I can. But there are 2 leg curls machines at the gym, but I think, what is it? One's like lying and then one is like just sitting down. The lying one I haven't tried out yet. I've tried lying leg curls, but they're with like dumbbells instead of machines, so it's, I imagine it's a bit different, not as like I don't know the difference. Like, I think it's not as easy. When I used to go to like a regular commercial gym, I did lying leg curls, and I don't hate them, but obviously there are better ways of working your legs. I'm not like the biggest hater. I like doing leg day on machines, but I hate doing like squats because they're harder. I don't like it. No, I'm just kidding. But I don't know. I don't know. Leg extensions and leg curls, they're isolation workouts, and they work out very specific parts of my legs, so they're not as challenging as like regular barbell squats, so I'm not hating on them, but you know, it is what it is. I gotta make do with what I have. But yeah, so leg curls, leg extensions, a-okay with me. But anyways, I was trying to get all the reps I could get in, making sure I was doing them properly. Yeah, I always have to adjust the seat, alright? I'm short. Okay, I'm not freaking Shaquille O'Neal. I'm short. Okay? I'm short. Anyways, also, I have to put the little, the pad near my ankles. Yeah, I put that on S for small. It's S, M, L, XL, and guess what? I'm a small. Okay, I'm not the biggest person you'll ever meet. If you wanted to carry me on your back like a monkey, you probably could. But anyways, I think I did, yeah, 4x10 for both, so nothing too crazy. But after that is where things get kind of weird. I was supposed to do standing and seated calf raises, but there's no standing calf raise at my gym, and there's no seated calf raise at my gym, but there is a seated calf extension, which is a little frustrating because I'm trying to follow a workout, but I invented my own machine again. I literally just took a plate, put it on the floor, and then, you know, did my workout. So nothing too crazy, but I am a genius and an innovator. I am now your overlord. I thought of something that is on Google Images. Yeah. I literally just Google imaged how to do this without a machine, and that's what came up. So I believe I did for the seated calf raise, I believe I did 60 or 65 in each hand. I don't really remember. But yeah, I mean they're not like the hardest workouts. I don't exactly like hate them, but they're definitely challenging because I don't work on my calves that often. And oh no, never mind. I did 90 pounds. Okay, never mind. I'm a dumbass. I can't remember what I did, but yeah, I did 90 pounds. So 90 pounds for me was a pretty good starting point. I felt that it wasn't going to overwork and overtire all my muscles, and I wasn't going to overexert myself, but it definitely was a little bit too light, I'll say that. But for the first time doing it, it made sense for me to do 90 because it was an amount that I would be comfortable with, and it wasn't an amount that would absolutely destroy me before I even got out the door. So starting off slow, doing something that's pretty easy, but anyways, that's how I did it. And then I figured out that you could do standing after this. I know, I'm such a genius, right? Like, my gosh, I am the world's greatest innovator. But day 4, here we go. Standing dumbbell presses. These I'm finally getting used to. 40 pounds. Trying to get all the, so what I'm looking for, engagement I can, and straight into bend over rows after this. Without the bench this time, so my dumbass doesn't smack my weights against the freaking chair I was on. But yeah, day 4. Friday, pretty basic stuff. I mean, we've done this before. I'm trying to see if I could go up because something in above my collarbone always like cracks when I do these. So I'm a little nervous about doing standing dumbbell presses. But for the most part, I get them done pretty good. I'll just say pretty quickly, but that's not the point. I want to make sure I get everything I can get. Engage, so there we go. But yeah, bent over rows, pretty basic stuff. I've done these a lot. I think rows are a pretty like basic exercise, so it's not really like the craziest thing in the world. But yeah, there's that. This is a pretty basic workout, and after that we go into lat pull downs on the machine, and then push-ups, lat pull downs. I believe I did like 140-ish, nothing like absolutely bonkers, but I was trying to get the bar down, or not the bar, for some reason the one at my gym is 2 separate handles, so I was trying to get the handles as close to my chest as possible. I want to think I did a pretty good job getting them down as far as I could, engaging my lats to the maximum capacity. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I did those better than I used to. I used to do it like 160, but my reps would be like kind of shallow, so I wouldn't get the proper contraction and engagement. So for me, I prefer right now going down in weight, but making sure I get all my reps right instead of just like blasting through the heaviest weight possible. But for the most part, we got that done, and then after that we're into push-ups, which just 10 reps, 12 reps, sorry. 4x12 for lat pull downs, 4x12 for push-ups. I think everybody's done a push-up before. I do them how I did them growing up, so my push-ups look weird. I'm sorry. I have weird elbows from swimming. Not weird, I'm sorry. They're special. They're unique. I have unique elbows from swimming. Anyways, on to the next thing. Last thing we did, alternating hammer curls and overhead tricep extensions. Pretty basic stuff. Overhead, I think I did 50. Alternating hammer curls, I believe I did 30 on each arm, 10 reps on each arm, alternating between one side and the other. Not the craziest workouts, but main focus on this, trying to go down and up slowly to engage every muscle fiber, all the muscle fibers as much as possible, and of course working the eccentric and I think concentric and eccentric, or whatever the hell it is. But basically, I just wanted to control it to make sure I got as much muscle engagement as possible, so I wouldn't have to, I wouldn't have to feel like I slacked off doing this workout. But for the most part, I feel I did pretty well. My arms were pretty sore. I do believe the next week after this I went down to 25 just because my shoulders are rolling back quite a bit on my bicep curls, if you didn't notice there, which I didn't really like. I want to make sure I'm isolating the muscles as much as I can, so I've been going lighter to see if that helps with my bulking, but we'll see how this goes. But for 30, I mean, I can do 30 as you can see, but not the greatest in my opinion. I want to like make it to where I don't have to move my shoulders to get the dumbbell up, so I went down in weight a little. 30 to 25, nothing crazy, but you know, it is what it is. The goal is to get stronger, so if I have to go down a little to make my arms look swole, I have no problem with that. But that is it for this week's workout, week 2. Again, I apologize for uploading late. But if you like what you saw, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next week for week 3. Oh yeah. See you guys then. Peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you guys the next time I make a video. But in case you guys are wondering, this is what my room looked like at the end of the week. Yeah, this is literally my room with like no carpet. Like they literally like gutted my freaking room like a damn fish. But if you can't see already, this is what my room looks like now without the carpet. I mean, I'm literally editing right now. But yeah, my room has hardwood floors now, so this is what it looks like. That right there is not anything weird. It's just a little thing that goes under the door because after they remove the carpet, oh my god, after they remove the carpet, the gap between my door and the hardwood floors increased like significantly. Like there's a lot of light coming in right now. So I had to get that underneath so I could, you know, make sure everything wasn't like going crazy and whatnot. But yeah, so this is just to kind of like minimize that gap, but I don't think it's going to do its job that well because afterwards the gap was just kind of crazy. But anyways, yeah, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I mean, I'm literally editing the video right now as we speak. So there's that. I'm at the end. I got to post this soon. So see you guys when I post this, or, you know, whenever it comes out.